Alright, day one, California Zephyr, just past Yuba City. We are
Yuba Pass.
We're approximately 5,300 feet. We're climbing. We are going roughly 35 miles an hour or so. We're getting into some snow. We're in the Sierra Nevada, I believe, mountains. If I get any of this wrong, I'll put it in the description when someone corrects me.
That's pretty. That
What is it? Yeah, the big rock outcropping there.
Yeah.
I think we're getting some spruce trees, some different types of pines. Any of you who are from out here can tell me what these trees are. I think some of them are ponderosa pines. I'm pretty sure those are spruce, blue spruce perhaps, or just spruce. I think that was a ponderosa pine.
Every time you say that, I want to go back and watch that TV show, The Ponderosa.
The Ponderosa. Another tunnel. Will they lose internet signal? I saw a little sunlight for a second there. We still have signal. We will see. Look at that big rock outcropping across the way.
Oh, yeah. The whole mountain is an outcropping.
Yeah. Taking a big turn to the right. Some of these trees are funny because they've got like little tiny branches with little bright green, almost fluorescent green on them. Some more of these trees look like they've been burnt. We're watching for wildlife. We're hoping to see some elk up here. That would be nice. We haven't seen elk yet. We've seen on this journey deer, antelopes, lots of deer, lots of antelopes, bald eagles out the wazoo, pheasants, grouse. We've seen snowshoe hares, I believe, because they were white and running up the hill. I saw a jackrabbit today.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was sitting there with real big long ears. I said I saw it, but I don't know if you saw it. We were talking to those people at lunch.
Oh.
And we're getting ready to go into a tunnel, so I might lose you. If I do lose this signal, I'll save it, finish, and restart. Just keep watching my stories. You can go through them and find the next one. If you have trouble making the bed, the train car attendant will do it for you.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I can do here. Otherwise, I'll ask them.
All you have to do, if you have trouble with it, push the button and he'll come.
There we go. Oh,
Oh, you got it. No worries.
All right.
Look at that.
Otherwise, good to know that I can call them.
You can add that to your skill set.
There you go. All right. Woo. All right, girls. There you go.
And there's the train going around the bend. Chugga, 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 choo choo. If you're on Facebook, you're not seeing it. I'm turning the video to catch the train going around the bend. Sorry, not going to move the phone too. I'll have the YouTube video if you can't get enough of this wonderful stuff. Well, there's a really cool little red roof house down there. Watch when we go past this lump of snow. Right down there. There.
Stay still.
I didn't see
Still.
it.
Okay.
I see blue spruce.
Do not go anywhere.
Lots of blue spruce now.
You good?
Just beautiful.
Looks like I see another tunnel over there. So we're going to take a sharp left, it looks like.
Okay. See you in a little bit, okay? I love you. Just a little bit, okay? Okay, how's that?
There was a road right there. There goes the train around the bend.
Okay.
I like the bends when I can see the engine.
Yeah. Stay there, okay? Yeah. All right. See you in a little bit.
Here comes some sort of a little hut. Or no, what the heck is that? Something with some snow on top of it. I don't know what, I think it caved it in, yeah. That snow was 4 foot deep. Look how deep the snow is on these things.
Oh, it's crazy.
Look at that.
Holy cow.
The roof was caved in on that thing over there.
Yeah.
There are tracks going around that way. We must be getting ready to go through. Sam, we just went through a tunnel. We're in the Sierra. We lose signal every now and then. Sam will try and save the. Oh, there was a cool tunnel right there with a little bitty tunnel. We're going through another tunnel, Sam. Jim Little, John is watching too. Hey, Sam and Jim, we're in the Sierras. We're hitting a bunch of tunnels. If we lose signal, I'll just upload this and start a new one. If I don't do that, I lose them after a certain amount of time. So just keep checking back and you can see my stories. We're about 8,300 feet high. We are about 170 miles into the trip. It is a very long trip. I think it's 1,500 miles, so we got a lot of way to go.
Just 10 times what we've gone.
Yeah, just 10 times more to go. I'm taking video for YouTube as well that will show the train going around the corners and stuff. But I can't do it with the phone. I got too much going on here. If you like this stuff, you could join a group called Friends of the California Zephyr, and I'll post some of the videos on there. It's on Facebook, and you can get trips and advice from people who have ridden the train 10 times more than us. Alan White comes to mind. Never met him, just know him on Facebook. Very, very nice up here. A lot of snow there. That was a pretty big hunk of snow there. They come up here and clear this off with special train cars called flangers. Go on YouTube and search on flangers and watch them. They are amazing. But we went through some snow the other day that was, I don't know how tall. They had flanged the pass when we were on the Empire Builder. What is it, the Empire Builder, or was that the Coast Starlight? Coast Starlight. We were on the Coast Starlight 2 days ago coming down the coast, and the snow was 4 or 5 feet tall. And at night, if you've got a room, you can go sit in your room and turn the lights off. If you're in the observation car, you can't see. But if you go sit in your car and turn the lights off, your private room like this, your roomette, and close the curtains, you can see out the window even when it's dark, because the train has lights on it. and the other people's lights will let you see out the window. Or if it's a full moon, that's pretty cool too. But you got to have a clear sky that night. There's that moss on that tree. I don't know if you saw that. I'm going to try and zoom in on one. If you're watching on Facebook, I'll either try and zoom in on some of the moss that I'm talking about or some of the burnt trees. There's some of these you can tell there was a fire here before, and it's burnt off some of the limbs. There's a lot of broken trees way up high. That was 30, 40 feet in the air, broken off. There's a good turn. Look at the snowbank here as we go by. That's pretty thick snow. When I get a chance, guys, I'll go into the on my feed or in the comments on these, and I'll put, there's a train app you can use that will show you exactly where the train is on the map. And I'll post those on there as I go along, so you know kind of where I'm at. It goes through the Rockies too, but we're in the mountains I don't know if we're still in California or if we're in Nevada yet. We're getting close. Can I see your phone for a second, Tina? Oh, look at that. And I'll say where we're at. We're by Cisco Grove, and Yuba Pass was behind us. We are moving towards Soda Springs in the Tahoe National Forest. We are still in California, and we're coming up on Reno, Nevada. But first we'll hit Truckee. Train stops at Truckee and the train stops at Reno. So that's where we're at. Yuba Pass, headed toward Truckee. Fantastic views up here. The nice part is you don't have to drive, so you can just look out the window.
How far is this train?
1,500. Who asked?
Emeryville.
It's the longest rail line in America, not in the world, not even close, but the longest in America. I think maybe the Orient Express is the longest one. And there's much fancier ones than this, but much more expensive too. This is pretty nice. And if you do it right, you can ride for free. That's what we're doing. We save up points on our Amtrak guest reward card. This is not a commercial, but that's how we did this. All of these rooms, all of our food, all of our travel cost us $0. Now the stops can get expensive. We went to San Francisco yesterday, and we spent 3 hours on these little things called go cars, and it's a little motorcycle for 2 people, and it gave us a GPS tour telling us where to go, where to turn, what was there. That was $200. So we dropped a little bit of money on hotel and go-car, but it's nice to get off the train here and there and have a day where you're not moving. Of course, we spent 3 hours moving, but Tina commented to me that it took a while to get where you felt like you weren't moving when we got off the train. We're going to be coming into a tunnel here in a bit, I think. I think I saw one up ahead of us. There's a highway down below us now. in the valley. This would be nice in the fall with the aspens blooming. This particular train is sold out today. And the observation car is a zoo because there's so many people on the train. That's why we're in here. You can't hear me out there. I can't hear myself think out there. You get free water and free coffee too, and a free adult beverage with dinner. But you have to buy the next drink. A lot of snow. Here comes the tunnel, I bet. Nope. Oh, for where that cloud's going?
Yep. It's going to poison people and livestock and animals and wildlife.
But they have not declared it. Yeah, well, they need to think about that when they vote. I don't understand, how can that not be a natural disaster?
It's not a natural disaster.
A disaster area.
It's a disaster, man-made.
Yeah.
Caused by stupidity.
Look at that. There's a bridge over there. I bet we're going to that. See it? Where I'm pointing over.
Yeah.
We're going to have to take a sharp turn to the left to get to that. So if you're watching, as long as I don't lose internet signal, we're going to be crossing a railroad bridge, I would bet money. Somehow they got something up here that must have plowed to the side or flanged, because it's got a wide area where the, almost like a road.
Wow. I know there must have been this much snow last time we came through.
You don't remember?
But I don't remember this much snow.
Don't you remember it snowing when we went through and blowing on one side?
You just don't, it's just so much. Are you going to get coffee?
Yeah.
Have another cup?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Don't fill it all the way up.
I know how it goes. You need a pound or two of cream.
7 and 2.
What's that?
7 and 2.
6?
6 and 2.
Alright. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh my.
I think I got some of it on the video. There was a lot of pine cones on top of that. They did not get that with a flanger. They had to have brought a plow up here. Do you mind if I wait for a minute till we get
Not at all.
away from the view?
So I'm going to get my coffee in 3 days.
Well, I want to go across that trestle.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just joking. I'm just too lazy to put my shoes back
Yeah,
on.
I'd be happy to get it for you. I'm going to get sent on a coffee run in a minute, guys, but I think I'm going to wait. I have a feeling we're going across a railroad trestle in a minute, and that's a rare treat at this altitude.
Yeah.
We're going to go across a nice gap, I'd imagine. Need some fan?
Yeah.
Here comes the trestle. If you're watching on Facebook, trestle in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, ah, trestle. I don't think they can flange that far. If they can, I'd be amazed. I'm going to ask the conductor. Most I've ever heard is like 13 feet. That's got to be 25, 30 feet of snow being knocked down.
And we're over 8,000.
I don't know. The altimeter's on here now.
Oh, okay.
I can put an altimeter on yours.
Well, you said over 8,000 earlier.
No, it was 5,300 earlier.
Oh, okay.
You want me to download the app for you when we got internet? I mean, we can look up and see what altitude Truckee is at.
Okay, in a minute.
But we might, I doubt if we'll go down. It's too hard to come up. A lot of people on the train are headed to Truckee or Reno. It clears out after we get past Reno. There's not as many people that want to stay on a train for 2 days. Takes a certain breed of cat. That's the kind of cats we are. We're that kind of cat. All right. So between these mountains and the Rockies, you get a lot of this on this train. And then the Zephyr also goes through Rose Canyon. I'll post something about when we should be in Rose Canyon. Tomorrow, when the sun comes up on the train, here's a neat little house coming up here with a green roof. Pretty good size, actually. It's not little. When the sun comes up, we should be in Helper, Utah, which is named after the little Helper train engines, like from the book, the train that said, I think I can, I think I can. They made those little engines that they would attach onto a regular train and help pull them over the Rocky Mountains. So that's why it's called Helper, Utah. And if the weather is good, watching the sun come up over Helper, Utah is a rare treat, because you'll be west of Helper, and at that time you go through a bunch of buttes like Roadrunner and Coyote, and you get to see the sun come up like a dozen or more times, because you'll go through a butte and the sun will come up. Around a butte, you go around another butte, the sun will come up. Nice to sit in the dining car or the observation car and watch the sun come up over and over and over. Special treat.
Yeah, I hope it's not a cloudy day.
Yeah, it's got to be a nice clear day for that to happen. But if it's happening, I'll take you along, let you watch while we watch. Get your coffee and join us. Keep in mind, our time may be behind yours. Right now we're in mountain time.
Hi. Hi. Ah. Yeah, I bet. Oh, Karen, it's exquisite. The views.
She can watch on Facebook Live.
Oh, we're doing Facebook Live. So
you could watch right
it
now.
While we're going, she's driving right now.
Oh, well, when she gets home.
So you can watch. No, of course. It's just amazing. The views.
Tina's talking to her sister.
And it's just really crazy how pretty it is. How did the kids? What time is it here? It's 2 hours before you. We're 2 hours
After.
difference.
We're high. She's ahead of us.
She's ahead of us, so we're 2 hours before her.
2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, it's around 3ish here.
Okay. Be 5 there.
How'd the kids do in their tournament? Because you had one more to go to, right? Oh man. That's good, yeah. She'd be good at that. Oh, yeah. Oh. Right.
You're next.
Yeah. So we started in Emeryville, and we have been going north. No, we're going north from Emeryville up to, I don't know where we go up to. We ended up going through 15 states. I'm going in a tunnel, but we ended up going through 15 states on this trip. So on the way back, we're going to go through California, Utah, Nevada, right. Yeah, we went through Missouri, Chicago, Missouri, Illinois.
There's the little snowplows up there.
Wisconsin, Minnesota, Montana, North Dakota. We're going through the mountains.